What inspires me a lot is whenever graduation day, I see people writing up on their clothes, their uniform, and I wanted that feeling. It's like, man, every time student may pass, I want to have that same feeling that they have.
At the age of 46, Alda Ramos is a dedicated counselor at the Family Violence Unit of the Belize Police Department. She is fulfilling her lifelong passion and dream job. It's been 4 years since she took on this new role. Before then, she was a janitor at the University of Belize.
I was responsible for that office there, this office here, the classroom to the front. There are 3 classrooms to the front. I was responsible. Between 5 and 6, I try to be there as early as possible, right? So when I reach, I have the responsibility to take care of sometimes 6 or 7 classrooms, and I have 2 large offices to deal with. I also had responsibility as an overseas supervisor as well. So after that, I need to go and check what the other employees, how their work looks, so that I could have reported to my supervisor.
Alda made the decision to go back to high school at the age of 33. She enrolled at St. John's College Extension with the help of a Good Samaritan and graduated high school at the age of 36. That's where her transition from janitorial work began.
I was a high school dropout. I dropped out of school at the age of 16 in 3rd form. I got pregnant and I was scared. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. But during my time at UB, I wanted to go back to school. I believe the feeling was there, right? I was so excited. I was so happy and I didn't want to stop.
And she didn't. Ramos took full advantage of an opportunity to further her education. Fermin Oliveira, a distinguished lecturer at the University of Belize, emerged as an influential figure in Ramos's journey. As a past colleague, Oliveira eased into mentorship and lectured to Ramos after she shared her ambition to pursue an associate's degree in social work, all while working as a janitor.
It was, I think, a little worse than she had anticipated. Many days she was here, very emotional. People helped her with work. Now, we needed to be very mindful, being her lecturer and what we could, but we rallied around her. It wasn't unfair questions that she had, and being here, she consulted us very frequently on a number of things.
Many of those feelings stemmed from Ramos juggling her financial burden and workload, along with the responsibilities of being a single parent. Her eldest daughter revealed that on occasions, they even accompanied her to work.
I am the eldest child and I had to watch her go through it, dealing with us, trying to prepare meals on an everyday basis, reaching to work on time, so it was really difficult. And some of the days we had to actually be there at work with her. She just became my motivator. She immediately, to watch her do it independently, alone, and I had to actually be there and step in places that she couldn't be and when she wasn't there, so like I was her next biggest, supporter.
Many times I wanted to give up and say, man, I want this, but how would I reach it? How will I be able to touch it?
But the sacrifice paid off, and after 4 years, Alda Ramos completed her associate's.
I think the associate's degree helped her to believe that this is possible. And she took that step, and all the sacrifices that are around that, financial and otherwise. And of course, she got some time. Kudos to the university and the policy for allowing their staff to upward mobility.
However, Ramos wasn't content to simply stop there. After successfully earning her first degree, Alda made the bold decision to maintain her position as janitor, while capitalizing on the staff benefits available to her. She held on to her broom, all the way to her bachelor's.
There is something that I wanted to do. I know that I could be placed somewhere and do something, and my dream was to work in the police department as the counselor at the unit. That was my dream from an early start.
I think she represents that wonderful human spirit that you can achieve something if you put your mind to it. To tell you how we felt, really pure admiration personally for her, serious respect, and of course the process of social work education is one that changes you. It changes how you think and how you see many things. And I think from her life experience and coming into the profession and being a young, I would say a young professional in the field.
I'm happy, but at the same time, who could have thought that she could have done it, coming from cleaning, the classroom to a counselor, right?
After graduating with her bachelor's degree in 2019, Ramos finally parted ways with her trusty broomstick and started the job of her dreams. Now, as counselor at the Family Violence Unit of the Belize Police Department, she serves a population of individuals that could use some of the same advice she needed in her youth.
I feel pretty good about the work that I am doing, right? I am proud to do so also and try to help my everyone to the best of my ability. I have a motto though, and my motto is, I cannot save 1,000, but if I can save one, I'm okay. I'm good.
Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabrina Daly.